Arielle, it is the last Friday in July. It is Friday, July 26th, 2024, and as you may or may not know, this is daily tips that may or may not help you. It's our podcast. We're co-hosts. You're Arielle Nissenblatt, I'm Ned Donovan, and on the final Friday in July, the tip is yours, m'lady. What you got?
Today's tip is that you should ask your friends who may be new parents what you can possibly do for them, or intuit what you could possibly do for them. This tip is inspired because it's tough work to be a new parent. I'm not a parent. I'm saying this out of purely just watching my friends be really great parents. And sometimes they could use a little help around the house. And sometimes you can ask them what they might need help with around the house. And sometimes you can just sort of intuit, like maybe there's dishes in the sink and you can just clean them. You don't need to ask if you can clean them, just clean them. It's obviously going to depend on your relationship with this person, but I'm just thinking about my relationships with my friends who are new parents and how I might be able to help them out. So put yourself in those shoes and see what you can do.
I love this tip for so many reasons. It's a sister to a tip that I've never given, but I think of a lot. When I went through a really bad situation a couple years ago, and I was pretty in a not good place, and I wasn't really taking care of myself, a friend of mine showed up one day and unpacked 2 boxes that had been sitting in my corner for 7 months. And I asked her, why did you know to do that? And she said, I have this rule with my friends, which is if they mention something that's bothering them 3 times and it hasn't been resolved yet, it means it's something they cannot figure out how to resolve, and I can resolve it.
Wow. And
apparently I'd complain I got to deal with those boxes, and then just never done it. And so that's my addendum tip. I love this tip.
Yeah, and they'll be super grateful. So I don't know, just look out for ways that you can be helpful. You can do that this weekend because today's Friday, and we'll be back on Monday with another tip that may or may not help you. Happy weekend, Ned.
Happy weekend right back at you. And to you all, Tippendales.